First and foremost, I'm gonna give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, double honor to the elders, great millstone, and salutation to all Yakim, honor, highways, and byway, teaching the work sincerely and faithfully. This is gonna be a lesson on, honestly, it's the lockdowns, right? It's gonna be about how Esau is gonna come down with great wrath, right? This is in China, right? What I'm about to show you, look, it's already telling you, COVID-19 China. Chengdu city of 21 million in new lockdown. France 24 English. Okay, so it's like, guess France is is reporting on this in English, so we understand what's going on. But a lockdown, right? And what? Look at this. Look how new this video is. 1 day ago. See that right there? 4.9 thousand people views 1 day ago.
China's 5th biggest city.
And this is gonna be way worse in Babylon. Way worse. The Lord has a controversy with this place. It's wicked. There's wicked people here. There's gonna be a lot of evils coming here. When this lockdown hits.
Lockdown. As of Thursday evening, the 21 million inhabitants of Chengdu are confined to their homes, with Chinese authorities attempting to contain a new COVID outbreak. The government released this statement.
The current state of epidemic control is abnormal, complex, and grim. The aim is to decisively arrest the spread of the outbreak and guarantee the health of all citizens.
Chengdu, in the southwest of the country, recorded 157 cases on Thursday. All residents will be tested for the virus between Thursday and Sunday, and one person per household will be allowed out to buy essential goods, providing they test negative.
So you gotta test negative, and there's only gonna be one person outside your house. America is probably the most rebellious country. You got niggas and you got Esau, And what do you think is gonna happen? Jake is crazy. Jake is a wild bull in the net, and Esau's getting tired of being oppressed by his government. There's gonna be a lot of lawlessness coming, because no one's gonna listen to this. Because Esau's gonna try to put what's happening here is gonna try to be pushed over here, but Esau's gonna have to do it. He's gonna have to do more than just because no one's gonna listen, right? So that's what's gonna happen is there's gonna be mass slaughter, like the scripture said. There's gonna be 1,000 on one end dead, 1,000 on the other side dead. Because there's gonna be a lot of people getting killed because they rebelled against the government, and we're gonna have to be pilgrims upon the earth. We may have to walk over dead bodies, because people are not gonna listen to this, right? If Esau was to push this in America, man, I'm telling you, Esau is gonna have a problem with a bunch of people, because people are rebelling. Because those guns, Esau still has them guns. Jake is listen to drill rap, listen to Chief Keef, and listen to Young Boy and Lil Durk all day. Their mind is already warped. They're already aggressive as hell. So just imagine when Esau try to push that in. So he's gonna have to kill a lot of people.
Led to major car manufacturer Volvo shutting down their factory in the city.
Due to the lockdown in Chengdu, Volvo Cars is temporarily suspending production to manufacturing plant there. We are assessing the impact on business, and we will continue to monitor the situation.
China is the last major economy persisting with a zero COVID policy, stamping out virus outbreaks with lockdowns, mass testing, and lengthy quarantines.
JobGet allows you to apply for quality jobs close to home. A JobGet profile only takes about 6.
So Esau, man, if he try to do that over here, he's gonna have a hard time, because people are gonna start rebelling. Esau, Jake, the other nation, everybody's gonna start a fight against the government, and that's then Esau's gonna start killing people. 50 calibers, the Gatling. That's all you're gonna see. A bunch of bodies laid out, because they thought they had a chance. But the day of the Lord, I'm gonna get 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, right? I just want to get that. But going on, it will say, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that therein shall be burned up. So everything's gonna melt, right, in the day of the Lord. But I just want to get the thief in the night. The Lord shall come as a thief in the night. People don't know this is a thief. He's stealing all your furniture. You're probably sleeping, and when you wake up the next morning, everything is gone. You know, that's what a thief does. And the Lord's gonna come as a thief in the night. You know, and that's when the Lord's gonna get your you know, you can already see the signs showing up. Oklahoma, there's no water showing up. Mississippi, Michigan always had dirty water for years now. Mississippi, Oklahoma now. So Esau, man, there's gonna be a blackout probably coming to California because they said you can't charge electric cars. So like, there's a lot happening. You know, Esau is just these plagues are coming upon the world. We're just gonna go down. You know, read this. Chinese metropolis of Chengdu locks down 21 million residents. This is coming here, even but worse though, because Esau already knows the mindset of these people. You know, you see Jay, you see Esau, she's all these other nations. You know, all these people in America. It's gonna be a problem. He's gonna have to start killing people. This is probably smoother than how it's gonna be in Babylon. You know, but the Chinese metropolis of Chengdu imposed a sweeping citywide lockdown on Thursday evening, confining 21 million residents to their homes as the country doubles down on its zero COVID policy ahead of a key Communist Party meeting. The move offered a stark reminder of the length the country is prepared to go to a sticking to the zero tolerance approach favored by leader Leader Xi Jinping with the shutting down of the megacity following the reporting of more than 700 cases previous week. And it came despite earlier efforts by authorities to quash the rumor that such a lockdown was coming, with police arresting one resident who was accused of making provocative comments on the social media. They're not playing, man. They're looking at the social media. They're looking at the statuses. They know where you live, and you're Moab is there talking shit. Like, you know, the government's coming down, grabbing you up now. So this is what's coming. You know, we're gonna be persecuted for this truth, especially for this truth. You know, that's just Moab talking shit. You know, but this is what Esau's gonna do to us is gonna be way different. You know, Esau's gonna kick through windows, right? You ever seen them? The military move, the FBI, they have a zip line or grapple hook. They go down the skyscraper and they kick in the windows and jump. You know, that's what's gonna happen. You know, lockdown requires all residents to stay at home from 6 p.m. Thursday, except for mandatory COVID testing. Mass testing will take place from Thursday to Sunday. City government said the city's digital system used to register COVID tests has crashed repeatedly due to the sudden surge in entries, resulting in long lines at some testing sites. According to residents on social media, the streets of Chengdu are largely empty after the city imposed a sweeping COVID lockdown on Monday. So people, the city's empty, right? The scriptures say that we're gonna want to hear a voice of another person. This is coming here to America. The only difference is it's gonna be way worse because now, not only, but they have power, right? They have some food, right? They have water running. In America, honestly, in Babylon, I don't think there's gonna be anything running because people are already having water issues. People are already having food issues. You know, at least China, they have food and water for their people when this lockdown happened. But when this lockdown happens over here, there's already no food and water in some of these states. So now, what do you think is gonna happen? There's no food, no water, and they want you to stay in your house. You're gonna starve to death, right? Dehydrated. See, that's what's up. So this is what's gonna tell people people gonna start to rise up to Esau. You know, start to rise up against the government. Esau's gonna fight against Esau. Jake gonna fight against Jake or Esau. You know, it's gonna be vice versa. You know, everybody's gonna be going against each other. And people are gonna be hungry, right? People not Jake especially is gonna be hungry because Jake is dumb. You know, the Jake in the world, these niggas. You know, Jake is worried about TikTok, making TikTok dances, reaction videos to movie trailers, rap, you know, sports, music. Jake has no clue. Jake ain't stalking up. This Jake at my job talking about he's gonna shoot at the government. Okay. You know, first he's gonna start up with the police. And I'm like, yeah, man, good luck with that. You know, he's just gonna end up dead, and he's just gonna, yeah. You know, but Jake is gonna start invading people more than any other because Jake is probably the most non-studious people right now in America, in Babylon, in the world. Really, Jake ain't studious. Jake loves having fun. So when everything goes down, Jake is gonna be the first one trying to loot people. Why? Because they already don't have anything, and they're gonna try to go to the Edomite neighborhoods, right? Because if you're a person who parties and dances a lot and who has you're careless and carefree, you're not gonna be wondering like, damn, there's no food, and then you're gonna have to realize, damn, you're gonna have to steal it from somebody. That's what's gonna lead to Jake invading these Edomite neighborhoods, and Esau probably has guns, and Jake is gonna probably be in there too. But it's gonna be crazy, hectic, right? Um, the city digital system used to register COVID tests has crashed repeatedly due to the sudden surge in entries, resulting in lines at some testing sites. Households can send one person out for groceries once per day with a negative test. Household, one person once per day. So you can't even stay. You can't go outside, man. Man, these mobiles, man, they should be trying to escape from the cities. Moab is so. Yeah. Moab is just gonna sit there and just take that. Oh man, you better get out of there, man. Moab just gonna listen. Moab is probably the most obedient heathen out there. I'm telling you, man. I always thought when the Chinese start rebelling or protesting to the government, the end is near. Because Moab is the most passive, just sits there with their arm behind their back, slowly walks, and like just doesn't even, you know, the end is here because Moab is getting oppressed, and then Moab is getting tired of it. And households can send one person out for grocery shopping once per day with a negative test. And residents with emergency requests, such as seeking medical care, must gain approval from a neighborhood committee. All businesses are to be shut except for supermarkets, pharmacies, and hospitals. Restaurant dining is also being suspended, with only takeaways allowed. This is China's largest city-wide lockdown since Shanghai, the financial hub of 25 million people, emerged from a painful 2-month lockdown in June. Shanghai was reporting thousands of infections per day in late March as it headed into lockdown on Wednesday. Chengdu reported just 156 cases. Chengdu's lockdown, announced hours before it went into force, sparked panic buying across the city. Photos circulated on social media show markets packed with crowds, car trucks, and back seats filled with groceries, and a dozen chickens strapped onto the roof of a car. The panic buying followed similar scenes in Aram earlier in the week following speculation on social media. The authorities were considering a shutdown. Jake don't know about this. Jake is probably not knowing what's going on at all. Jake, our people were just, everybody else is looking, watching for what's coming. They know some sort of lockdown is coming, right? Or some sort of calamity is coming to this country. But Jake ain't focused on it. Jake is worrying about everything but this, right? The prophecies. I remember this Jake woman saying, "There's no water. There's no clean water," and she was in Mississippi. No, these are the plagues. You could have had a chance to know about this truth. You could have heard about it, right? And you didn't want to acknowledge it. Now your kid's gonna be starving, no water. See, this is all coming to our people. This is pictures, right? But they said only one person per day is able to go outside. One person per day, and you gotta have a negative test. And the smartest thing to do in this situation is to leave the city. Leave the city. But nah, Jake. Oh no, I said Jake. Moab is just I don't know. Jake Moab is dumb. Foolish. Um Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice ye heaven, ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time. So look at this. This is Esau we're talking about. Okay, those are Moabites over there in that country. Asia. That's Moab. Moab land, you can say. This is Babylon, the most wickedest country on earth. And you got the wickedest ruler, Esau, Edom. Think Esau's gonna be as nice as them? Especially to Jake. Man, Esau is gonna start lighting people up, man. You don't wanna listen? Bang! You're dead. I seen a video of this Mobite. He was wearing the white jumpsuits. And in China. I only seen one of them with that gun. Only one of those COVID people. Workers. COVID workers with a gun. Only one Mobite. But imagine Esau's gonna have a weapon on him. Esau's gonna start stabbing and shooting people who don't want to. This is coming. Revelation. I'm gonna get this again. Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice ye heaven, ye that dwell in them. Right. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil's come down unto you having great wrath, because he knows that he has but a short time. So he has a short time. So he's gonna come down. He's gonna come down worse than them, than what they're doing. Moab is trying to. You would compare to what Esau's gonna do to us, to this country. Moab is probably like, if you're gonna compare it, it'd be like probably he's doing it probably the nicest. He's probably being nicer about it than what Esau's gonna do, right? Because we're talking about Esau. He fed babies to alligators. He grabbed babies by their ankles and slammed their heads on the cement or the ground. He sold boys and girls. So like this, we're talking about the devil here. There's already water and food shortages. They have food and water in China. That's the thing about that city. In China, there's lockdowns, but it may be strict, really, really strict. But they're able to manage. What's coming here? There may be no water and no food, but Esau wants to tell you to stay in the house. Imagine that. Imagine hearing that. Yeah, there's no food and water, but you got to stay in the house. Like, what the? Shut the hell up. Man, no one gonna listen to that. They're not gonna regard the king nor princes, like the scriptures say. And the actions of their power shall stand in their power. Invading one another. This is coming. People are gonna be looking at eyeballing each other, bro. I know you got those baked beans in your house. I know you got that beef stew in that can. People are gonna be stabbing each other. I know you got them string beans and corn. See, this is coming, People look at this, right? Jake of the world will look at my video, our video, right? And they'll think that we're talking crazy. But this is coming. A little lockdown. Not only that, let's get this. China built massive COVID-19 quarantine camp for 4,000 people as outbreak continued. I bet this was January 21st, 2021. Imagine now it's 2022 and it's in we're in September. Esau. I mean, I said Esau. We know Moab probably made way more quarantine camps now. Telling you, man, people think this is a game. Jake is just, and Jake scoffs at the videos, but what are you gonna do in that day when this all happened? China is rushing to build a massive quarantine camp that can have more than 4,000 people after an outbreak of COVID-19 this month that has left tens of millions of people under strict lockdown. The quarantine camp is located on the outskirts of Shizhong, provincial capital of Hebei province, which surrounds the country's capital, Beijing. China has largely contained the spread of the virus, with much of the country returning to normal. However, a sudden rise in cases has alarmed officials. Honestly, if Moab had any sense, as soon as the country went back to normal, you should have just left. Like, you should have just left. Moab was just sitting there like, oh, finally, we go back to normal. No, bro, you should have took a plane ticket to get that, hide in the wilderness. But Moab is kind of slow, man. If you see a Moab, if you see how they walk and how they talk, and it's like they're just so, especially the older ones, man, they have no brain cells. Like they're just like going with anything. Like you know. A sudden rise in case has alarmed officials and raised concerns ahead of the Lunar New Year, the country's most important annual festival, during which hundreds of millions of people are expected to travel to family members. Officials in Xizhihong, where the outbreak ascended, have initiated mass testing and strict lockdowns, moving entire villages into centralized quarantine facilities in a bid to curb the spread of the virus. The workers building a quarantine center in Xizhihong, Hebei Province, China, on January 18th. The new quarantine camp will house close contacts of confirmed COVID-19 patients as authorities continue as an extensive contact tracing and testing program. Was originally planned to house 3,000 people, but has since been expanded to a capacity of 4,160 people. More than 4,000 construction workers will perform 6 days and nights work to complete the first phase. Said Shizi, I'm gonna say Shizi, Deputy Mayor Ming Zhenghong on Tuesday. Authorities began construction on January 13th, and the first section of the camp is now complete and ready for use while construction continues on the second phase, according to the state-owned broadcaster CCTV. So, oh, each prefabricated room is expected to measure 18 square meters, around 194 square feet, and will come with an ensuite bathroom and shower, desk, chairs, beds, Wi-Fi, and a television set, according to CCTV. See, look at this. Esau is. That's it. I keep saying Esau, man. I mean Moab. Look at this. This is how Esau do. Moab. This is what's. I keep thinking Esau is doing this because this is supposed to become. Salaki. I keep saying Esau. But look, Moab. See, this is what I'm talking about. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. They're treating people differently. Look at that. They got the bathroom, they got the shower, they got the chair, the desk, the Wi-Fi, television set. I'm telling you, it's gonna be way worse. Esau's not doing all of that. Esau is not. You really think Esau's gonna give you a damn Wi-Fi? You know what, bud? You know what, Tyrone and Carlos? I'm gonna give you Wi-Fi. I'm gonna give you some water, some running water. Like Esau's the devil. When this hits America, everybody's gonna feel it. Even though Esau also is feeling it. I seen a video of a woman in Oklahoma talking about she can't feed her baby. I mean, she can't wash her baby in that dirty brown. Her water's brown in the house, right? It was Edomite, I think. But she was talking about how the water was brown. She tried to put in the baby bottle brown. She's showing like different glimpses. It's brown in the bottle. It's brown in the sink. It's brown in the tub. It's brown in the shop. So like, how what is she supposed to do with that? It's Edomite, right? But that's collateral damage. Everybody who lives in the United States, that's not an Israelite. It's not meant for you, right? It's meant for the nation of Israel, the so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You just so happenly just live around them, you're gonna experience the same stuff they are. Esau doesn't care, right? But he's not gonna give no Wi-Fi in these concentration camps. He's not giving no bathroom or shower. He's gonna start killing people. The ambitious test is reminiscent of earlier efforts during the initial stage of the pandemic, during which authorities built several medical facilities from scratch, including a 1,000-bed hospital in just 10 days. On Wednesday, China reported 144. See? That number, Lord willing, we're part of that number. New confirmed cases and 113 asymptomatic infection, which are counted separately. Look at what they're wearing. Citizens line up for the third round of testing in Xing. Man, Lord willing, we hope and pray that if Esau does this, we always end up negative, man. Cause that test, man, that's random. That's at random. You think, yeah, man. Come on, I know I don't got COVID. You're gonna have some boastful ass nigga out there. Come on, you know I don't have COVID. Come on. He could go pause. We're gonna grab him up, grab both his legs, his arms. He's gonna be floating. Like, just, it's coming. Look at that. But this is coming. These concentration camps are coming. Or they're already here. Or he's gonna be building more. Cause in China, they're talking about they just made some. Right, so maybe Esau's gonna have to make more. He thought he has Esau may think that, yeah, we got enough, right? And then he's gonna start making more again. It's like Moab is doing, right? Revelation 20:4, and I saw the throne and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them, and I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua and for the word of Yahweh, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. They lived and reigned with Yahushua 1,000 years. So, what does this mean, right? We're not gonna get Wi-Fi, and we're not gonna get a shower, and we're not gonna get no chairs and all this. Moab is living great. Moab compared to what America's gonna be real soon. They're gonna be so happy when they look on the news of what's happening in America. People are getting beheaded. People are getting killed in the streets. Women are getting raped. People are getting hit with cars. People are getting stabbed for canned goods. They're gonna think, damn, maybe it's not so bad. Wong, they're gonna compare their struggles to ours. They're gonna say, damn, they're going through it. Look, I'm not over there. They're upset now, but man, they're gonna be happy. They're gonna be, comparing our, they're gonna be watching it. They're gonna watch because they got the news channel, right, in their damn concentration camp. They're gonna have a news channel and look at what's going on in America. All right, they're gonna sit down relaxing in their bed, their king size twin whatever size bed, just a little relaxing, Wi-Fi, playing Pokemon Go. You know what Moab likes, Pokemon. They're gonna be sitting down just watching TV about how America is going through it. We are so glad not to be in America, you know. But we're gonna be beheaded. We're not gonna get that. We're not getting no Wi-Fi. You think Esau's gonna have a concentration camp with Wi-Fi? This man who put diseases in blankets for children is gonna have sympathy. Man, he's not giving no one no damn Wi-Fi. He ain't giving no one nothing. He's already causing a food shortage in America and a water shortage. He's not trying to. He ain't playing, man. He's not gonna give you no. Moab is being generous to his own people because that's his people. So damn, let's give them something. He's talking like y'all niggas don't get nothing. We may get beheaded. Those willing we take it cheerfully. But this is all coming to America, but way worse. We're not getting Wi-Fi if we're put in a camp. No one's getting no Wi-Fi. Come on. One person go outside their house once a day. But you got to test negative also. Yeah, man. Like, this country is finished. Jake, no more nightclub, Jake. Not gonna be no more NBA, Jake. No more FIFA. So Jake, there's gonna be a survival of the fittest real soon. And Lord's willing, we're ready for this. And with that, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, double honor to the elders, great millstone, and salutation to all y'all on the highways and byways. Till next time, I say shalom.